Mathematics quizzes and competitions don't allow calculators. So, a simple question involving decimal multiplication like this could ruin your score unless you know the simple trick. Watch to the end and you'll be able to solve questions like this faster than you ever imagined.
Hello, my name is Andrew Duru. Thank God in Christ Jesus for the gift of a new day. And welcome to NexGen Smart Learning with Andy. Hello learners, welcome to NexGen Smart Learning with Andy, where learning is made easy. In today's lesson, we will learn how to multiply decimals. Many students find decimal multiplication difficult, but once you understand the simple rules I'm going to share with you today, it becomes very easy. Let's get started. So today's topic is multiplication involving a decimal. And the first one we want to look at today is multiplying a decimal by a whole number. And here are the step-by-step rules. Rule number 1. Multiply the numbers as if there were no decimal points. 2. Count the number of decimal places in the original number. And then 3. Place the decimal points in the product starting from the right, counting the same number of places to the left. Now let's take some examples. Multiply 3.2 by 4. So let's apply the rules. Step 1, ignore the decimal points. So here, we are going to ignore this decimal point as if there is no decimal. So instead of 3.2, we are going to be having a 32 multiplied by 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. So therefore means that 32 multiplied by 4 is 128. So step 2 says we should count the decimal places in the original number. So we go back here. This is the original number here. Now, how many decimal places do you have? This is just a one decimal place. Okay. So step 3, we will now place the decimal point in the product. So we have a 1, 2, 8. So on this number 128 now, we're going to put decimal counting from the right 1 digit to the left. And then we're going to place the decimal over here. So your final answer becomes what? 12.8. Therefore, 3.2 multiplied by 4 equals 12.8. We will look at another example. Multiply 0.75 by 6. By that rule, we are going to be removing this decimal over here, okay? And we have 75 multiplied by 6. 6 times 5 is 30, 0, carry over 3 here. 6 times 7 is 42, plus 3 is 45. So it means therefore that 75 multiplied by 6 is equal to what? 450. We will now apply rule 3, which says count the decimal places in the original number. From here, you see that we have 1 and 2. So we're actually having 2 decimal places. So counting 2 decimal places, we have 1 and 2. So we can put our decimal here. So the answer now becomes what? 4.50. And of course, 0 after a decimal is insignificant. So we now have what? 4.5.
Therefore, 0.75 multiplied by 6 equals to 4.5.
Now let's look at another example. If 1 kilogram of rice costs 250 naira 75 kobo, what is the cost of a 4 kilogram? Many learners find it difficult in such questions like this. They don't know whether they will multiply or they will divide. Today, I will use this opportunity to teach you what to do using the ratio method. This is an example of what? Direct proportion. We have kilogram here and we have a cost here. 1 kilogram over here and the cost is what? 250.75. Then 4 kilogram over here, we don't know this cost, and let's say the cost is X. So I'm going to be using this as my numerator, and I will use this as my what? Denominator. Because I'm using this as my numerator, I'm going to be having 4 over 1 equal to S over 250.75. Now, by the principle of cross multiply, this will go over here, okay? So we're going to be having 4 times 250.75 over 1 is equal to what? S. Now you can see that we have decimal to contain with. Now the principle says we should remove the decimal and make it look as if it's a whole number. So we are going to be having this 25075 multiplied by 4. 4 times 5 is what? 20. 0 carry 2. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 2, 30. 0 carry 3. 4 times 0 is 0 plus 3 is 3. 4 times 5 is 20. 0 carry 2. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2, 10. Having gotten this, we now count the number of decimal places. Over here, you see that in the original number, we have just 2 decimal places, 1 and 2. So we are going to count from the right to the left 2 decimal places, 1, 2. And then we are going to have a decimal over here. The final answer, therefore, becomes what? 1003.00 is equal to what? X. Remember that we are trying to look for the cost of 4 kilogram. So the cost of 4 kilogram is 1003 naira. Before we move on to our next subtopic, which is multiplying a decimal by a decimal, pause the video and try this quick quiz.
Without using a calculator, find the product of 0.08 times 0.4.
Welcome back. If your answer is 0.032, then you are correct. If you got a different answer, don't worry. Go through the lesson again, pay close attention to the steps, and then try the question once more. Multiplying a decimal by a decimal. These are the following rules. 1. Multiply the numbers as if there were no decimal points. 2. Count the total number of decimal places in both numbers and add them together. 3. Place the decimal point in the product by counting that total number of places from the right. And 4. Use zeros to maintain place value if the number of digits is less than the number of decimal places. The following examples will buttress these rules. Step 1. Ignore the decimal points. This means instead of 1.2 here, we use 12. And instead of 0.5 here, we use 5. Over here, we have 12 multiplied by 5. 5 multiplied by 2, that will give us what? 10. So 0 carry 1. 5 multiplied by 1 is 5 plus this one, that becomes what? 6. Therefore, 12 times 5 is equal to 60. Step 2, count decimal places. So over here, we have a 1 decimal place. So this is 1. And over here also, we have a 1 decimal place. This is a 1. Adding both of them, we have what? 2 decimal places. Step 3, place the decimal point. So we have a 60, and because it's 2 decimal places, we are going to be counting this 1, 2. So place that decimal point here. Then we have this. Of course, 0 after a decimal is what? Insignificant. So 1.2 times 0.5 equals 0.6. Let's go further by looking at another example. Multiply 0.25 by 0.4. We take away the decimals, we have 25 multiplied by 4. This, of course, is what? 100. Counting number of decimal places, we have 1 here, 1, 2 here. Total is 3 decimal places. So, in the product 100, having 3 decimal places is going to be 1, 2, 3. Therefore, we have a point here, I'll have a 0. So this becomes what? 0.1. Don't forget that 0 after decimal is insignificant. So 0.100 becomes 0.1. We will continue by looking at another example. It says a rectangle is 1.2 meter by 0.05 meter. Find the area. Area of a rectangle equals length times breadth. Here the length represented by L is 1.2 meter and the breadth represented by B is 0.05 meter. So the area represented by A is what? Length times breadth, and that is what? 1.2 times 0.05. So here we can see that we have a decimal multiplication. So the first step is ignore the decimal, and therefore we have what? 12 multiplied by 5. This certainly will give you what? 60. Next is to count the number of decimal places. Here is 2 decimal places plus here is 1 decimal place. Total number of decimal places is 3. But you will notice that we only have 2-digit number. 60 is 2-digit number, whereas we are having 3 decimal places. So what do we do? The fourth rule in multiplying a decimal by a decimal says Use 0 to maintain place value if the number of digits is less than the number of decimal places. For 60, we can now count the number of decimal places. 1, 2. So we're going to use 0 to represent the third number before we put our decimal. So it therefore means that 1.2 multiplied by 0.05 will be equal to what? 0.060. Of course, the 0 after the decimal is insignificant. So we're going to be having 0.06 as our final answer. And because we are talking about area, it's going to be what? 0.06 meter square. This will bring us to the end of the lesson. And before I go, I'm going to be dropping some questions that will aid you to practice. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and share this lesson with your friends and classmates. Challenge question number 1. A bottle of juice costs 350 naira 25 kobo. How much will 8 bottles cost? Challenge question number 2. A piece of cloth is 5.75 meters long and 2.5 meters wide. Find the area. Write your answer in the comment section. Thank you for learning with me today. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep excelling. Bye for now.